Happy Halloween, Tuesday the 31st. I hope you had a spooky one. Just got in, did a little quick shopping after work, and then I've been in the garden because we're looking at our first hard frost this week. I think 32 tomorrow, and we're looking at 28, I think, Thursday night. So time to start hauling stuff in. I got all the peppers. I pulled the plants up, got the rest of the peppers, and it's in the nick of time too because I'm starting to run down on the pickled ones so I can pickle a new batch. However, I have this friend out in Louisville, Kentucky, the Human Museum. He's a subscriber to the show and an avid watcher, and he calls me out on my nonsense and my goofs. If I say something incorrect, gave me a hard time because I put green peppers in my Philly cheesesteak. That's the way I like it, pal. I don't care what they do at Pat's. So he mentioned something to me this week because the past couple of episodes I've been talking about the heat of the peppers, So he sent me a little article, and we're going to test it out today. We haven't done this in a while. It's time for quick tips, quick tips. Okay, here's where the quick tip comes in. I've always left it up to chance. I always just said, summer hot, summer mild. And according to my pal, the Human Museum, supposedly, now I got a lot of cherry peppers here, which I love to pickle up. So I'm going to be getting on that before the weekend while they're still fresh off the vine. But he said this is for jalapenos because the cherries don't do it as much, as you can see. See how the jalapenos start to get striated as they get older? Apparently, the smoother ones are younger and more mild, and the more the skin starts to striate and blister, the hotter it is. Of course, jalapenos turn red when they're ripe, so let's find out. And we'll test the cherry peppers too by color. Now, I don't know what these are. They were near the cherry peppers, but they certainly don't look like them. I'm going to start with this first because I got a feeling there might have been a stray sweet bell pepper plant out there. Sure enough, green bell pepper. Okay, beautiful. I'll have to make a little salsa with that. So, let's start with the jalapenos. They're all roughly the same size. This one's smooth as can be. No hotter than the green bell. No hotter than that. A mild pepper. This one's got a little, starting to blister the skin a little. Still pretty mild. Those are about the same. This one's got a little bit more going on. Now also, I don't know if the place on the pepper matters. I'm just taking the very bottom. I don't know if that means anything. These are not hot at all. Let's see what happens when it's turned red and ripe. I just tasted 4 jalapenos, and I wouldn't even call those hot peppers. Cherry, these can be a little hotter, so I'm not going to go too big. Green cherry. Man, I seem to have a batch of sweet peppers here. I did have a few that were hot as blazes this summer. Let's see what this little red jalapeno tastes like. No heat. No heat. Let's see what's happening here. Let me go up here where the seeds are. That might be part of the issue. Maybe that little tip. Nope. Okay, little bit of heat. little bit. I'm going to take, these are so mild, I'm going to take a whole ring. Just starting to creep in, but basically I could eat all these peppers whole. Let's see with the seeds what happens. Todd Cheeks, a valid test. I don't know where the heat is on these. That one I cut 2 weeks ago was blazing hot. I don't really remember if it was smooth, striated, I don't remember. But anyway, we gave it a shot. Next summer, I'll revisit this with the young peppers as they start coming in. Quick tips, quick tips. I don't remember if it was smooth.